let's start the video. And Mega Man for tomorrow's draw and ITCQ system for both games, Mega Man and Powerball. The Mega Man ITCQ system for tomorrow's draw and the Powerball result from last draw will be answered in this video. Remember to use the first and second Invincible number chart. But first, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. You can donate via Google Wallet or PayPal. And make sure you use the closed caption button. And email me for any questions on any of my videos, or if you want to learn my system for lottery coaching, email me. Also, I do private predictions via hyper_linkser@yahoo.com. Please email me for that. Now the system goes up to illustration part 14 and 15 right now, which is first and second Invincible number, and part 14 is Invincible numbers. Now I'm working on 16, but let's get to the main point, which is the Powerball and the Mega Man. Now, if you use the right ITCQ system and the right breakdown with red numbers, Invincible numbers, first and second Invincible numbers, playable and non-playable numbers, and the top picks for the Powerball or Mega Man, you should be able to hit that jackpot. If it goes right, and you should be able to hit a substantially high amount of numbers if you play it correctly. So it's not hard to play the numbers correctly. You just got to cover a certain amount of combination. If you cover the certain amount of combination, the investment you put in will be lower than the winnings you get. That means you get a profit. If the investment is lower than the winnings, then you get a profit. If the investment is higher than the winning, then you get a loss. That's how it goes. You want to get a winning, you want to get a profit from your investments in either both games, Mega Man or Powerball. Now, this was the last Powerball winning number, if I'm correct. And I just did a video on Euromin, and if you watch a video on Euromin, you notice how many numbers were in that Euromin ITCQ system, and also 16 and 28. The code was 16 and the pair 28 was predicted in the ITCQ system. It took a couple of draws, but it's well worth it if you wait it out. Those numbers came, and with guaranteed 16 and 28 as the number being predicted as code and the pair for Euromin, you're guaranteed to hit at least 2 numbers correct from your jackpot. Is to get numbers correct. Getting not 1 number correct and 2 numbers correct will be a success, because you guarantee those numbers will be at least 1, and all you do is pick the other numbers correctly. Now, if you look at this ITCQ system for Powerball, the winning number for last draw 3, 20, 48, 54, 59, and 04, if I remember correctly. I think this was the last draw ITCQ system. Now, I'm going to double check to see this numbers is the ITCQ system winning numbers for Powerball. I'm going to change it since it's not correct. Sorry about that. I posted the winning number for the previous video instead of this one. So it should be correct now. Let's go back to the video. let's go back to the current video, and this should be the winning numbers for the this draws IDC system for. Now, if you look at the board, you see what 19 is. 19 is more than one frequency in the Dster. Right? 19 appears more than once. 19 1, 19 2, 19 3. So 19 has been the obvious number in the Dster. 19 4 times. Sorry about my pen drop. And let's get another pen. 19 once, 19 twice, 19 3, 19 4. So this should be the main number for last draw. 19, 22. 22 is not in the Dster. 52. 52 appear more than once, also 2 times. So, but 19 appears 4 times. 56 appears 1 time. So we know that at least one number with one frequency appear in the Dster every single draw so far. 67. 67 not in the Dster, and 21, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So what do you see? We get 3 numbers in the Dster with more than one frequency. So sometimes you want to focus on number with just one frequency in the Dster, and sometimes you want to focus numbers on more than one frequency in the Dster. So you got to group the Dster with numbers with more than one frequency and one frequency, and so you know which number has one frequency. And number with one frequency should be picked at least 1 time. But obviously you need the breakdown to pick the right numbers. Now let's look at the Mega Million number quick. Now this is the Mega Million for the last draw, but this is the ID secret system for 11-1 to 11-5. So this ID secret system will be used for tomorrow's draw. And I'll try to post up the new Powerball video ID secret system soon. So you gotta watch that. And if you use this ID secret system, you're gonna notice this ID secret system is for Friday's draw. Let's look at the last winning number to Friday's ID secret systems. So if you were to use this ID secret system for last draw, but which you aren't using this, you just using this for tomorrow's draw, Friday's draw. This is the new ID secret system for Mega Million for Friday's draw. Just make that clear. 04, 9, not in the Dster, 17, 27, 39, 22. So this ID system were to use for last draw, you have 4 winning numbers, and you can see where the coordinates are hitting. So you don't want to pick the same exact coordinates for all 6 numbers or all 5 numbers on the same spot. You won't have a chance of hitting that. It's going to be rare. So let's look at the most frequency digit in the board. Again, 17. Might that 17 repeat? You think about that. 17 is not the obvious number because it only appears 2 times, but the obvious number in the Dster, as you can see, not much obvious number in the Dster. Except for 45, 54. 45, 54 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now that's it. That's the only obvious number in the Dster so far. 45, 54, and 52, 25. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. That's the really obvious number, 25, 52. Now, let's look at the number before my video ends. Now, Mega Million result for 1029. Last result, estimated law of elimination, total numbers eliminated were 20. 5 of them repeated, so we don't count the 25. Law of elimination drawn number were 4. The only law of elimination drawn number was 4, and the number in the ID secret system was 4. There were 4 numbers in the ID secret system. First invincible number 4. Second invincible number, none. And red number were 27 for last draw, and 9 was the playable number. And law of elimination used it was 5. 5 was the law of elimination.